Hi, this is Diane from Creative Memories Home Office. Today I'm using the Love Each Other 2 theme pack, which includes 4 sheets of double-sided printed paper, 1 sheet of designer stickers, and 1 sheet of cardstock. What I want to talk about today is the grid paper in this pack. So the sketch challenge that I was given had a series of squares. So I'm going to talk about what you can do with grid paper in general and then some options that you can use. So I only have one piece of my paper left that is printed on the other side. So on the back of the grid paper, so this is one of my layouts, and this is what the pattern paper actually looks like. So I have my Creative Memories ruler right here to show you that it is in 3 by 3 inch blocks, which is super easy to use, and I have cut a lot of these in square shapes and also in circle shapes. And so my grid can be used different ways. So I have used it as the grid and used it in 9 pieces. So my picture is a little bit larger there. This one I used a peekaboo pocket and I overlapped pictures. The grid helped me figure out placement, easy to see. I can also add other elements, which I'll show you in just a minute. So that's one really simple, easy way to do a page from a sketch. Another one is just taking the same grid paper and then adding layers to it. So I've added a couple of extra circles here which actually aren't adhered, just to show you that you can always go back and you can always add more, or you can change it up. So a shape like a circle or an embellishment can make it super easy. I can also go back to this page and do the same thing. So even though I've got my 9 grids, if I wanted to add a picture over one of these, I could. So just remember that you can always add more when you start with a grid. And then the next thing is just showing you some of the elements that I have been playing with to make this. So when you have the Creative Memories mat, it's 13 by 13. And so when I actually started with this, I actually took one of my pictures that I wanted to use, knowing my grid paper is 12 by 12, and then trying to figure out how many pictures I wanted to start with. And you can use placement of circle shapes and squares on your grid to get a good idea about placement. I also made several circle shapes out of my extra paper, and I also used the Creative Memories 12 by 12 line designer paper in white, and that allowed me to make some journal boxes super easy. So you can do just about anything with our custom cutting system. So that paper that was all squares, I took several of them and I made circles. And then I made a pattern paper behind them. So have fun using grid paper. What it's great for is a starting point. It's great for figuring out your foundation on your layout. You can balance your page really well, decide what you want on your page. So I could go back and add an extra journal box here. I could add more embellishments. It's got plenty of room for my photos. I could even put a couple of more photos on here. My custom cutting system allowed me to make a lot of circles, which made me use my paper, my embellishments, my photos more wisely, and I could layer. Using a peekaboo pocket allowed me to use more pictures. And then one last thing to show you, when I did my sketch challenge, I wanted to add an extra picture. And since I had extra circles, one of my circles got used here with my embellishments, and one of my circles got used here with my embellishments. So have fun playing with the Love Each Other 2 theme pack, with the sketch challenges, and with the grid paper. So you can use any grid paper, any tonal pattern paper or stripe paper to do a similar layout. Have fun, can't wait to see what you do.